Gilded Lore presents How to Look Miami Vice. Welcome to Gilded Lore, Knowledge of Wealth, the channel that brings you strategies for building, preserving, and enjoying wealth. From real estate to personal style, we narrate the quiet power of taste, discipline, and timeless intent. Whether you're in South Beach or Spokane, Miami Vice is the look in menswear for summer 2025. This isn't a trend, it's a takeover. Miami, the Magic City, isn't just having a moment, it's setting the pace for style and leisure. Miami's resurgence is about the return of pastel dominance, clean lines, relaxed tailoring, and style that says you've got the bill and the boat. Sonny Crockett stood at the center of it all, effortlessly stylish, chronically unbothered, dressed like he just walked off a deal and onto a yacht. Don Johnson didn't just wear the role, he lived it. Every linen blazer, every low-speed Ferrari chase, every smirk framed by salt spray. In 2025, Crockett's look isn't retro, it's a style doctrine for men who move through the world like the valet already knows their name. At a time when boardrooms worshipped pinstripes and conformity wore a tie, Sonny Crockett showed up dressed for the arrest, the yacht, and the after-party. Don Johnson didn't suggest confidence, he radiated it, pairing pastel tees with off-white blazers like he had diplomatic immunity from bad taste. Linen trousers replaced stiff slacks. And suddenly, wealth didn't shout, it smirked. This wasn't fashion, this was a style coup. A one-man rebellion in designer sunglasses that told every man in America, stop dressing like you're waiting to be promoted. Your blazer is the anchor, the first signal that you understand how style translates to power. Crockett didn't wear suits, he wore statements. Single-breasted, unstructured, always light enough to catch a breeze but sharp enough to slice a room in half. Think linen or soft cotton in cream, off-white, or a muted pastel that doesn't ask for attention but commands it anyway. No pinstripes, no patterns, no panic, just presence. Today's closest executions come from Brunello Cucinelli if you're dressing like inheritance is your side hustle. Suit Supply hits the mark for precision without pretense. Banana Republic delivers the silhouette if you're building from the ground up. Wear it like Crockett did. Loose but locked in. Sleeves long, shoulders unpadded. Vibe casually invincible. Beneath your blazer, subtlety reigns supreme. Pastel Henleys, think muted pink, soft aqua, or delicate lavender, strike the ideal balance between casual elegance and effortless composure. Fabrics should breathe lightly, conveying comfort without sacrificing intention. If stripes appear, let them be understated, quietly accentuating rather than competing with your blazer. Today's standout options range from Faherty's relaxed refinement to James Perce's sophisticated minimalism, with Sunspell, Buck Mason, or J. Crew providing reliable, tasteful essentials. No logos, no loud statements, just thoughtful, understated shirts designed to complement, not overshadow, the rest of your ensemble. Crockett's trousers strike a deliberate balance, relaxed yet impeccably tailored, conveying effortless refinement. Yours should too. Opt for linen or cotton chinos in crisp white, soft beige, or subtle pastel tones. Fit is essential. Aim for comfortable ease without excess fabric or unnecessary detailing. Brands like Bonobos, Everlane, and Polo Ralph Lauren offer contemporary interpretations of Crockett's original vision, delivering trousers that evoke casual elegance. Footwear should speak quietly yet authoritatively about your leisurely sophistication. Crockett kept it clean. Espadrilles, slip-ons, and minimalist sneakers, each worn with deliberate ease. Going sockless isn't an affectation, it's a nod to authentic ease and understated affluence. Start with Sludos for relaxed canvas or Castanier for structured Mediterranean edge. Leather slip-ons from Koyo, Mirgfist, or Fear of God Essentials offer the kind of restraint that still knows how to land a hit. For sneakers, keep it surgical. Common Projects, Oliver Cabell, or Uniform Standard. All white, no distractions. Accessories complete the look. Subtle details that define the difference. Crockett's choices were subtle but exacting. Black or tortoiseshell Ray-Ban Wayfarers, worn like punctuation. A Rolex Datejust or Omega Seamaster, timepieces chosen for their quiet authority, refined design, and the silent story they tell about the wearer's sensibility. Add a subtle bracelet, miansai, or something bespoke if you know where to look. Every element should feel considered. Nothing loud, nothing excessive, just the quiet assurance that comes with knowing you're already dressed for the part most men are still auditioning for. Strategic elegance didn't start in a boardroom, it started with Crockett. No tie, no briefcase, no explanation. Just a blazer, a wristwatch, and the kind of ease that turns heads without even trying. His style didn't shout wealth, it suggested control. You don't wear this to impress. You wear it because everything else is already handled. Whether it's a rooftop drink, a beachside lounge, or a quiet handshake on a yacht, the message stays the same. You belong here, and no one needs to ask why. When the sun dips, Miami changes, and so does the intent. Daylight drapes in linen, nighttime sharpens in silk. If Crockett owns the day, Tubbs rules the night. Some looks are meant for daylight. Tubbs dressed for the evening when lines get shugans becomes non-negotiable. His style was built for velvet interiors, reflective glass, and conversations that didn't need volume. Where Crockett embodied casual luxury, Tubbs refined it. His palette ran darker, his tailoring more exacting. Played by Philip Michael Thomas, Tubbs brought composure, contrast, and a presence that suggested the deal was already done. 4 decades later, that energy still holds. Tubbs's look remains the blueprint for modern evening wear, sharp silhouettes, rich textures, and the kind of visual discipline that belongs in every room after dark. Tubbs's suits were engineered for control. Double-breasted, single-breasted, didn't matter. If it was tailored right and cut sharp, he wore it. Peak lapels, strong shoulders, a clean taper through the waist. Every jacket announced presence before the first line was delivered. His color range stayed in the shadows. Midnight navy, charcoal, oxblood, deep burgundy. Tones that didn't pop, they lingered. Suits that read as intentional under low light and got sharper the longer you looked. Fabrics had texture, but no excess. Wool, silk blends, subtle pinstripes, smooth worsted. These weren't materials that screamed, they stayed quiet and deadly. Trousers followed suit, high-waisted, perfectly draped, just enough break to move without distraction. No puddle, no taper for the sake of trend, to anchor a complete ensemble with refined authority. These aren't merely trousers, they're the quiet backbone of your look. Tubbs's footwear did more than finish his look, it grounded his intent. Always impeccably polished, dark leather shoes anchored each ensemble with precision and subtlety. Classic lace-ups or monk straps accompanied suit and tie pairings, communicating both respect for tradition and nuanced sophistication. Loafers entered the equation sparingly, reserved exclusively for relaxed, tieless evenings. Their presence was deliberate, casual, yet never careless. Today, Crockett & Jones produces loafers sufficiently refined for lounges worth your time. Ferragamo's monk straps navigate deftly between traditional elegance and modern distinction. For classic lace-ups with unmistakable gravitas, Church's remains the authoritative choice, discreetly timeless, always relevant. These shoes weren't chosen merely to match the suit. They completed the narrative, quietly affirming the wearer's mastery over details others overlook. Tubbs understood accessories as whispers, not shouts. Each carefully chosen piece subtly reinforced his presence, amplifying sophistication without ever dominating the narrative. Thin gold necklaces provided just enough flash to catch the eye, never excessive, always deliberate. His wrist spoke clearly, a gold Rolex Day-Date or a classic Cartier tank, timelessly understated yet effortlessly powerful. Cufflinks were meticulously chosen, gold accented and restrained, quietly anchoring sleeves with precision. Occasionally, a refined Panama or fedora entered the ensemble, always tastefully angled, never gimmicky, finishing the look with an extra note of discernment. Each accessory, from watches to hats, carried purpose, confirming the wearer's effortless command of subtle luxury. The Tubbs look isn't about trying too hard, it's effortless authority distilled into an evening wardrobe. Ideal for upscale lounges, private gatherings, or any night worth remembering, this style communicates subtle confidence without demanding attention. Dressing like Tubbs means knowing exactly where you belong and needing no introduction when you arrive. From Crockett's effortless daytime chic to Tubbs's sophisticated evening precision, Miami Vice delivers timeless style lessons for men who understand the power of presence. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe to Gilded Lore, and ring the bell so you're first in line every time a new video drops. Check the description below for exclusive affiliate links hand-selected to help you nail the Miami Vice aesthetic for summer 2025. For deeper insights, articles, and expertly curated essentials, visit gildedlore.com. Until next time, stay sharp, stay stylish, and keep living like the world's already yours.